Woohoo! I'm going to do my best not to keep this stream going for too long. Want to give everybody a bit of an update as to everything that's been going on in the last week or so. I've given this update through social media, and I want to give it here to my audience here, in case anybody wants to know what's going on. So I'll wait to make sure that everybody's awake and alive here on a middle of a Sunday, because now I can finally give a bit of an update that I'm sure people will be glad to be updated about. Some people already know about this, like recent update, and some not so much unless you're following me, like I said, on social media. So like I said, once some people get a little bit more active, like I know people around here, I'll start to quickly update everybody as to what's going on and what has happened since then. And I don't need a freaking email from YouTube or StreamYard being like, oh, your stream is live. Yeah, I get it. Yo, Jack and Charles, how y'all doing today? So I wanted to give an update for anybody who may or may not have been following the streams that have been happening on this channel over the last little bit, as well as social media. So I'll start giving the update now because, again, I don't want to take up too much time with the stream and everything. I feel like I got to give certain updates. So for those who do or do not know, I've had copyright strike issues that have been going on for the last couple of months. And that's been going over on my Twitter account, the same one I've had for the last 16 years. Between December 8th and the 17th or 18th of this month, I've gone through 9 copyright strikes. Now, every single strike has had the MarkScan name listed with them, which I knew something was off because, like, there were 3 different copyright agent / client names also equipped to these. There was AFK Creators, Pure Pro Wrestling, and there was a the Pokemon Company. So those 3 were like the main names that were tied with as being clients of MarkScan with some of these takedowns. So like the 9 takedowns I went through were the screen recording of Pokemon Home for the first one, a small clip and image for the Pure Pro Wrestling show from the 7th of December, a WWE clip, there was the image of the ring before the Pure Pro Wrestling show. Let's see, there was the WrestleMania 31 RKO clip, the Becky Charlotte Sonya Deville image, and then, let's see, there was the TWC4 fight video game clip, and then the 2 images from Pokemon Home. So those 9 that I just listed all in chronological order were the 9 strikes that I've gotten. Now, after this recent one, because we remember last week, I got 3 strikes in less than a week. There was the TWC4 clip and then the 2 Pokemon Home screenshots. The TWC4 clip claimed that I was using audio that was owned by AFK Creators, which does not make sense because the only audio was my voice. There's proof of it. And then the 2 Pokemon Home ones, I took a screenshot of myself getting shiny Manaphy and shiny Enamorous and sharing it like people do on social media. And the takedown said, oh, it's on behalf of Pokemon, who is a client of ours, which all these ones that I've been getting, I've been questioning because I've not seen any valid like letters of authorization or any emails back. So these strikes are going on. I'm disputing them and everything and trying to reach MarkScan enforcement. And if you guys remember last time I did a live stream, I revealed they finally emailed me back. The gentleman who is finally talking with me is a senior manager there. And the initial email, in fact, let me directly quote this because I want to make sure there's no any misunderstandings. It says, thank you for reaching out to us. This is to clarify that MarkScan has not taken any action resulting in the removal of your videos. We have no record of initiating any requests that will lead to such an outcome. If your videos have been removed from Twitter, we can assist you in this matter. And he asked for to be provided with 3 things: links to the affected videos, any communication received from Twitter regarding their removal, and any other relevant information that may assist in our inquiry. Upon receiving these details, we will evaluate the matter and, if appropriate, reach out to Twitter to explore possible avenues of reinstatement. Please note that while we are willing to assist, the final decision regarding the reinstatement of the videos rests solely with Twitter. So that was the initial email that I got on Tuesday just before noon. So this was the day after my Twitter account got resuspended after another strike was filed. So there's finally communication after 2 months of struggling with this stuff for the last couple of months. So I gave him a link to 5 tweets that got affected, okay? Where was the Pokemon Home video clip, the Pure Pro Wrestling ones that I mentioned of the clip and the visual image from the show from a couple months ago, the 2 Pokemon Home images, And I think it was the TWC4 fight video clip. I know there was one other one because I gave him 5 links to all this. And he also asked for screenshots of the DMCA takedown notice emails. Why am I suddenly getting junk email all of a sudden during the stream? What the hell? So he asked for copies of the DMCA takedown notice emails. So I gave him screenshots. Some of these I did not go for every single email because a lot of these were like copy paste. So like the exact same body stuff with like saying Pure Pro Wrestling or FK, so on and so forth. So I gave him all this information and everything. And he said in the last email, which was Wednesday morning, okay, he says, thank you for sharing these. We are investigating and we'll get back to you. So I still have not heard back directly from Mark Scan or anybody within the company about an update as to what their investigation is looking into. Now, out of the 9 strikes, before I give this update, I've managed to successfully appeal 3 through the appeal system. There was the WWE clip involving Shawn Michaels that I mentioned, so that was the 3rd strike. The one about Pure Pro Wrestling with the wrestling ring before the December 7th show, because they tried to claim match footage, but there wasn't any. There was a still image of the ring before the show. And the most recent one was the WrestleMania 31 RKO clip. That also got reinstated. So that left 6 strikes still standing. Okay. Well, I just got an update last night for y'all. That is going to surprise you. At 9:04 p.m., this was right after I went to bed because I was tired as hell. Twitter responded back to me finally after all this time. Is now saying hello. In response to a retraction of DMCA takedown notice that we have received, we have ceased disabling access to the material located at, and they gave me 4 tweets. So the 4 tweets that they removed the strikes from because of a retraction were the Pokemon Home video clip, the Pure Pro Wrestling one from earlier, and the 2 Pokemon Home like screenshots. So because of this, my Twitter account has now been successfully reinstated. The only ones that have not been touched just yet, and then my phone, Twitter, or freaking notification going off, y'all probably heard that. The 2 that are still not settled just yet are the image of the Charlotte, Becky, Sonya image that I sent on the 4th in a reply tweet, and the TWC4 video clip. They probably did not touch one of the 2 because it was already pending an appeal. But those 2 are the only ones pending still as of the recording of this live stream. So hopefully by the end of this month to the beginning of next month, those should be cleared because I did get emails saying that they finally received those counter notices and they should be forwarding them. So I'm still have not heard yet back from Mark Scan Enforcement about if they have fully had a hand in this. I suspect that they should have because of the links to the tweets that got reinstated. So if so, then Mark Scan Enforcement, I'll say this publicly, thank you. If you guys really did take the effort into getting this corrected as sending the emails and investigating, thank you. Because I have to give credit where credit is due. Now, like I said, like I've even typed up a notepad document looking at this because some of these I was trying to check of when these tweets were like removed or like anything going on, like any of this. Oh, and I forgot to update one of them for the date. Yep, I forgot the update of when the ring photo was like taken down and everything. So, like I said, 4 out of the 9 takedowns were like removed because of a retraction. 3 have been appealed, 2 pending. So I'm back on my Twitter account, the main one, and I'm still waiting to hear back on their investigation because something is still not right here. Because they are claiming that they were not behind this, and they're asking for bodies of the emails to see where their COO's name was linked to this stuff. So something had to have happened if there's like a retraction suddenly happened with 4 out of the remaining 6 takedowns that had not been resolved yet. So I'll try to my best on social media to keep an update as to what's going on, but something has to get looked into because if it's not Mark Scan Enforcement, like they say in the emails and everything, that means somebody is doing some impersonation nonsense here. And I know some people were leaving comments saying, oh, somebody's trolling you. I think we can go past the word trolling here because to me, trolling would be like somebody making an offensive comment to piss you off. This, and again, there goes Twitter. This, I feel, goes beyond that because there are illegal means going on with the abuse of the DMCA takedown notice. Okay, because like illegal copyrights, like takedowns and everything, like fraudulent ones are illegal. You can't file a takedown on content you don't own or don't have the right to do. So clearly, like I said, if Mark Scan really is not behind these, like they say in the email response, then somebody is doing this nefarious nonsense. And again, that's illegal. You can't give a strike on something you don't own or have the right to. So, like I said, there are 2 strikes still left waiting to be appealed. I know those ones are going to get cleared up, okay? Because the image, they try to say it was on behalf of Pure Pro Wrestling, but it was a WWE image. And the video game clip, again, that's clearly was just my voice. There were no sound recordings. So those 2 I know will get cleared up. And once they do, all the strikes will have been settled. Like I said, I'm hoping to hear back from Mark Scan within the emails about what their investigation looks like. Because, like I said, something's got to get looked into as to who was doing this. Like I said, some illegal nonsense was happening, but I'm just thrilled that I got an email response, as said, from last week. And now overnight getting 4 of these takedowns getting retracted. I would still love to hear from Mark Scan as to what happened here or what caused this, because, again, there's still confusion. There's still confusion. And yes, I will still keep the backup Twitter account open in case I want to be interactive and everything. That was even the weird thing I've noticed since I had to make a new Twitter account while the main one was down. I'm seeming to get a bit more engagement with some of the tweets that I make on there compared to the main account. So I don't know if people not seeing the tweets or anything from the main account, despite how long the account was for, but I don't know. I can only speculate. So yeah, I'm sure everybody's happy about that. And I also got to say, for everybody who listened to this, if y'all have shown your support during all this, I thank you very much. Because the last few weeks have not been easy. Because I know I've been struggling to sleep and be able to relax and even eating. Because when you're stressed and anxious, it'll affect your appetite, and I've seen my weight go down because of it. But I still do want to genuinely thank everybody who's been supportive and everything, had my back during all this, and especially to DJ. I know I'm hoping that you're listening out here. You've been my biggest support system, and I thank you very much. Because again, you've had my back during all this, and you've seen how it's affected me. But again, also, like I said, everybody else, whether you've interacted on social media through these streams or even on other social medias and everything, I thank you for your guys' support. Because like I said, this has not been easy, and it's not been fun. Because, like I said, there's still questions that have not been answered yet within the whole inside stuff about this. Because like I said, how are these strikes enabled or allowed to have been done without clarification? Because at least I think I said this on the last stream here on YouTube, or I might have said it on Ulysses' stream. When you take down a video here through copyright reasons here on YouTube, you have to prove it. If somebody steals your video, you can prove that they did it by linking the original video. There's a process that shows that you can prove that you're the copyright owner and so on and so forth. But with this Twitter one, it does not make sense as to how this was able to be done, because whoever did it was claiming to be the COO of the company and had this information to put in the declarative statement of these takedown notices. And like I said, a lot of these were copy and pasted. Okay? Kind of random. The only thing that would be changed would be the contact email address. So hopefully everything can calm down a little bit. Because like I said, I can speculate as to who is behind this. There are maybe a couple of names that come to mind. But I can't say for sure unless some kind of investigation truly goes through. Because like I said, this stuff was done illegally. I think we can all agree on that. But like I said, again, thank you to Mark Scan, the team out there, for helping communicate with this finally after a couple of months and all these emails. And again, hopefully I can get these full resolutions to getting these questions answered. Because again, there are unanswered questions to all this as to how this all went down. Absolutely nuts. So I'm going to go back to playing Pokemon for a little bit just to relax before going to work. Finally got Verzian, Cobalion, and Terrakion in Shiny form very quickly in the week. So something positive also came out of there. But yeah, so again, I'll try to be active on both Twitter accounts that I got. But I mean, this is just a massive relief here. So let me know y'all down in the comment section below if you guys are watching this on the replay. I'm glad that this thing was settled. But again, there's still some unanswered questions that I'm hoping to get solved soon. Because some things still have not been made abundantly clear. So anyway, let me know down in the comment section below. Thank you to everybody who is checking out the stream live as it happened. Hope you have a good day, and peace out and good day, everybody.